Earth signs, make sure you guys are not being too critical of yourself. It's like, oh, well, why does my stomach look like that? Or, oh, well, why, you know, what is somebody thinking about this? Or what is somebody feeling about that? Like, relax. You also could be ignoring someone's call. Like, someone's calling you, or somebody trying to send you a message and you're like, huh? You know what? I'm not. You could be strategic right now. You may feel like there's a lot on you, or there's a lot of things that you know you have to get done, or that you're planning to come towards you. And so you're just taking the opportunity a day at a time. Somebody also may want to manipulate some type of burden for them or onto you. Okay, so it's kind of like, oh, well, yeah, I strategically have all this on me. So that way when I come to you and I tell you that I got all of this work on me, you could be more practical. You could accept less. You could be more, you know, it's like somebody saying like, oh, well, yeah, you know, you can put me on child support, but I already got 2 kids. So, you know, if you think about the 2 kids I got, and you think about this and the third, then you're not going to want as much money, or you're not going to go through with it, or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of like, no, I'm going to still focus on what I'm going to focus on. What is somebody lying about? Alright, somebody that you know could be lying about their happiness. They're being strategic. Yeah, they're keeping things in emotionally, and or they're just releasing it at night or when they're alone. Maybe you feel like you have to be strategic when it comes to someone else that you're dealing with. This could be a water sign. Could be an air sign as well. Maybe like, you know what, I'm strategically going to hold back. I'm going to be happy. I'm just not going to say nothing. I'm just going to kind of see, you know, how this gets into me, or what balances out. Yeah. You want to see if they're going to make the investment, or they're going to put the effort in. Because you know it's a burden when it comes to this opportunity or being here. But you feel like it's practical, or it's kind of where you are right now in life. Okay. Get out of your head. It seems like you're starting to, so slowly but surely, but at the same time, you could be waiting on a text message or watching someone, or someone's watching you. Maybe somebody feel like you're climbing to the top, or you are reaching some type of goal, or you're hitting some type of milestone, and it's making you look very attractive because you're strong. Maybe they feel like you have the end all be all, and now you're able to relax and play some type of game. Now you do. When it comes to victory, you actually do. There was a seed that you planted, and now you're about to start to see the fruits and labor of it. Something about music, or going someplace that they have like live music, like saxophones, jazz type of vibe, something like that. You may find some type of success there, or you may recognize somebody while you're there. And they're like, oh, if you just give me the opportunity, and you're going to be in your head like, oh, should I? And I don't think you're going to do it. You may feel like your family's strength depends on you, and or depends on you reaching some type of milestone. And so although you're happy about it, although you have some type of pleasure, sometimes you definitely get caught up in your head because you're like, oh, I don't know, because what if this doesn't work? This is the only thing that I got. Like, there's still some type of doubt here. But I feel like as long as you create clear communication and boundaries, especially with yourself, and you have fun with it, it's going to end in success anyway. Okay, so you can be in your head back and forth from time to time. What's going on when it comes to your family? Alright, so you could be feeling disconnected and bored from your family. It's like, dang, you know, you get to scrolling on TikTok and you see all these like, oh, well, a wedding proposal. You're like, damn, I don't even know if my family will show up to my wedding. You're like, damn, I ain't had no birthday surprise since I was 4. I mean, it's not funny. It's shit that's actually bothering you. But it seems like you're disconnected. You could be thinking about it. You could be in your feelings about your family, and or what's practical for sure. And you may be like, okay, well, what do I want to do next? How do I want to play this? Because you do feel like there's still some type of betrayal or something that's like scarred you or marked you, but you also want to heal from it. Okay? So be creative when it comes to this too. I understand that it's going to be a journey. You'll figure it out as you go. You may not understand the full picture again, and, you know, things may shake up when, you know, once you try to figure out how to progress. But again, I feel like things will kind of go in your favor. You'll start to take action. Okay? Alright, let's get a storyline about who's around y'all. So now we done talk to you. Let's talk about them. What's going on with earth signs? Somebody that's around you. Okay, so they could seem happy. They could say like, oh, I got a family. I got a blended family. I got a dog. I got, you know, everything. And it seems like they're strategically, you know, having everything that they want, especially when it comes to like their community or to their friends. This person looks like they have some type of position of authority. Like, oh, okay, so you do have it all put together. But I don't think that they do. They could be seeing 10-10, or they're about to. They may feel like it's a burden to keep this facade up, and or to uphold these finances, and or these people that they have. They're trying to come up with ideas. Yeah, they are. It seems like this person comes off strategically happy, and then when they're alone and when they have time to think, they're just kind of like, I'm just there. They feel like they lost an opportunity. They feel like their success, or what they deem as success, or who they deem as success, it's just a practical wish at this point. It's just like, okay, I wish, like, if there was ever an opportunity. But they sitting back knowing that, like, yeah, I would have to do too much and, you know, go through too many plans and or routines or things that I have already put out. I would have to do that. I would have to meditate. I would have to do too much, and, you know, it'd be damn near impossible to reverse all the shit that I did, basically. So it's like, okay, fuck it. Well, shit's gonna fall. Shit's just gonna, you know, crash and burn with the situation. I'm just gonna let it, I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna let it crash and burn. Yeah, it's like, okay, well, you know, I'll take my 2 kids, or the kids that I got now, the kids I'm, you know, that's coming, or whatever the case may be. I'll hold tight and kind of just hold back, and anything that's in my mind, I'll get through it. You know, it's gonna be a challenge, but, you know, it'll be it is. I'll make this as a momentum, like, okay, well, damn, that would be the thing that kind of changed me or changed a momentum in my life. And even if I don't see something coming, I'll still communicate clearly. I'll make sure that I, you know, I uphold my boundaries. I do what the court's supposed to tell me to do. I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that, you know, but then I'll move on. Okay, and then, you know, I'll just create whatever comes after this illusion, and I'll get through it. Okay, so if you left someone or they left you, they're starting to accept what's going on, and they're starting to move on. So that's good. That's good. All right, what's going on for Earth signs? Yeah, you may be starting to move on too. You got commitment out here quickly. Okay, maybe you're not like, oh yeah, well, I do want commitment, but I'm not sure when this love is, or who is this love, or if I am in love, or if, you know, da 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 da. But I feel like you're fine. There also may be some type of gift that comes towards you. This could come right after you have some type of emotional pain. Let's say you have a crying session, or you, again, you're watching something on TikTok. It heals the wound, or you don't sleep, or there's something that's going on. You go through some type of emotional pain, and then you get some type of gift afterwards, and you're healing yourself. Maybe you do something in the health field, or you know someone who does, but you could have some type of gift of helping other people, even if it's just like you providing a service to someone. Honestly, and I'm gonna give you tea. Somebody who went to go commit to the person that you loved, or who thought it was a gift to come and try to heal them and take them from you, they're going through some type of emotional pain, and they feel like you're moving on. So it's giving the ex and the ex's person's watching you. They are. They're trying to be mature about something. They're trying to be like, okay, well, if this is a blended family, I gotta come off like I can handle this. But they're concerned about this person because they feel like y'all are still a match. They feel like this person still trusts you. And so they're like, oh, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time until this person goes back. Something about a red car could be important. Or a brick building. A car lot. A mechanic shop. Anywho's. So they feel like they're basically, this person's heart is still with you. Now, there's also, when it comes to your counterpart could have a mother figure that's still around them. They have some type of agreement. They have some type of like way of operating, if something is not working out, for sure. You may meet this person while you're like lusting. It is what it is, okay? So you kind of like, oh, I have these urges and I'm just trying to do this, and I don't really want you to have access to me. We can just have a good time, and, you know, once things change and we get up, you know, that's it, right? But I think it's going to end up turning into more than that. But what's with this mom? Why does this matter to you? Okay, so she's trying to end something when it comes to being abandoned. So she feels like if this man comes for you because he is your person, and it's time, by the time that y'all get married, then whatever they got agreement, whatever they've been doing, it's going to have to stop. But this man is wanting a change anyway. He's starting to block her off. I don't think it's a baby's mom, but it could be. But it's giving like his actual mother. They're moving on. Okay. I don't think you've met this person yet. No. You're kind of in between two different energies. You're kind of like, oh, I'm happy that everything is going to go where it is, but it's kind of like, oh, I hate that this one thing isn't going right, or oh, I hate that when it comes to my family, my siblings, my friendships, or whatever the case may be. It's like, well, where's my people at? You may be going to the gym. You may be traveling or doing something for yourself, and then at that point you may learn something, and or again meet this person. Somebody's going to see you as sexy, single, you know, sufficient, a rising star in their eyes. And they're like, you know what? It's time to shake all this shit up. Let's do it. Let's do it. You need to shake up. I need to shake up. Let's do it. It's like, okay, cool. And I feel like y'all gonna do it. Wrap it up. Somebody could be pregnant. All right, let's talk about it. If you think you're pregnant. It came kind of quickly. You weren't expecting it. You're like, oh, shit. Like, oh, damn. I don't know about this. I need to make a decision. You can be pregnant by a fire sign, a Virgo, or a Libra. What's going on? Yeah, you don't know. You don't know how it's gonna balance something out. You're not sure what you're gonna do. You also could be kind of scared to communicate this to someone. Whether this is the actual person you got pregnant, this is your family, this is somebody around you, you could be scared to talk about it or tell. You're like, I'm just gonna kind of work and wait and kind of just see how this plays out. Maybe you feel like you're already working through a burden right now, so it's kind of like people are not gonna. It's like the scenario of like, oh well, so and so ain't even got this stuff together, and they having another kid. You're worried about somebody saying it like that, so you're being slow about it. I'm not saying you're lying about it, but you just may be slow to tell people. We'll say it that way, okay? If this is someone you got pregnant, this could be a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, a Virgo, a Libra, an Aquarius, a Virgo, a Cancer, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, or a Libra. Okay. Outcome from the relationship for people that's pregnant. Currently just finding out. Alright, so it may be kind of like I don't know if I should release this. There may be some type of delay and or resistance going on. Alright, somebody may start to hold back. Somebody may become overly opinionated. So just, and again, if hormones get into circulation, just kind of know that as well. Oh, circulation. Alright, so somebody may have to put their feet up and or something with like the blood circulation, or it's giving like damn, I almost had it. What was it called? Preeclampsia? I can't remember. So make sure, especially if you're the masculine, make sure you control your impulses, okay? And kind of just let things turn as they are. At some point in time, you will get some type of mental clarity on what to do and how to progress moving forward, or you will. There will be some type of stability in your life. You just kind of figure out what you need to do and continue to take action on it. All right? Also, somebody, I guess this was a separation. Maybe you was making you were indecisive. You were in between homes. You were indecisive. So it's like you have a baby coming, but maybe you were also dealing with someone else. They may send you a message about something. It's like, okay, well, I've accepted this, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, or we may go to court. I don't know what the situation is, but they're gonna want to talk to you about what makes them happy, or what their wishes is, or what they feel like they should do, and this may put you in your head somehow, some way. Okay. FYI. Alright, let's go back to everybody else. What we got for our sons? Happy Sunday, by the way. Okay, so it seems like you've taken the armor off, right? So you feel like, yeah, someone stabbed you in the back, someone hurt you, but at the same time you're releasing. It's like a snake shedding their skin. It's like, okay, I'm leaving that part of that's a past part of me. It's like, okay, well, you hurt that person. I'm not that person anymore, or I'm leaving this behind. But you could be looking back at all the things that hurt you, or all the communications that people said just throughout the years, or it's like a reflection moment of all the betrayal. It is. And it's kind of like, you know what? I'm not even going to look for any more illusions. I'm not going to look for any more secrets. I'm not going to look for any more clarity. I'm just going to go towards my way. Somebody could definitely have a dog or 2 dogs. Something about the mountains could be important, or you just traveling. Excuse me. You realize that your mental, your anxiety was which was blocking your perception. It was like, okay, I was in my head about this, I was in my heart, I still had this in me, and I had to figure out how to get this up out of me in order to get this out. And it seems like you're definitely dropping the swords for sure. But at the same time, this comes with you walking away from something, a situation, a person, or thing. You're completely walking away. You are. That's funny. I was just going to say something about a turtle. Personal business. Last night I found a baby turtle in my house. Like, actually in my house. I've never had a turtle. I don't know anything about whatever. So anywho's, again, we keep seeing 2 dogs. I don't know what this is about. You also could have 2 options, and you kind of like, who do I want to sleep with? Your business is your business. Okay. Okay, I feel like overall you're just getting out of your head. You're like, okay, I see my options for what it was. I see what I have for what it is. I'm going to make things work as it is and kind of go from there. All right. You had to release it. You had to move on. Good job. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right, don't quit. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, keep going. Someone could be making excuses so you will leave. So they're purposely trying to start a fight. They're purposely trying to say that they're busy or whatever the case may be. A scam or a scammer could be out here. Be careful. Someone could be too embarrassed to ask for help, so they're trying to find a scam or a scammer. Be careful with that. Someone could be trying to get in contact with you. You may be excited. Oh, this may be the third party trying to get in contact with you. Let's see why. What they want. What they want. You may feel like you started from the bottom and now you're here. Congratulations. What's with the third party? It's very likely they're going to reach out. Okay? Or if you're the person in the middle, whether masculine or female, you got two people on the side, they're going to reach out to each other somehow, some way. Okay? They're still trying to decide. They're starting to realize that there's two sides to every story. They want some type of attention. They do. They feel like they were given some type of perception about this person, and it's literally slowly and surely starting to change. It is. And something is ending. And they feel like, okay, well, you're sealed off, or you're the backbone of this, and you're so confident, and you have, you know, this, that, and the third, and some type of intuition, and you know things. So tell me how to have this stamina, or tell me what to do, or, you know, what happens next, because they're exhausted. So the third party's going to want your advice, basically. Or that's why they're going to the other person. Okay, so this could be a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Cancer, a Gemini, an Aquarius, Scorpio, a Leo, a Taurus, a Gemini, a Taurus, an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Virgo, a Cancer, a Capricorn. Okay. Who's trying to get in touch with you? Who's trying to get in touch with Earth signs? This could be a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Cancer, a Leo, or a Capricorn. Okay, somebody who wants to surrender. They want to open up their own mental space. They want to see if they can contact you and kind of network, socialize, see how, even if it's from a distance. It's like, okay, how can we both get on the same page? They have some type of knowledge of something. So either they're going through something themselves, they're sick, or they know that whatever you were put through wasn't right.